on? What's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show. Also, your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks. Sometimes Chris Walker, but coming to you live from Houston, Texas. But we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And it is Women Rock Wednesday. It's going to be a banner day. I got, oh my God, what took me a little 6 minutes extra to come on the show because people were sending me information. I was listening, trying to get information about a topic that I wanted to, I might share with y'all if I got to get it right though, because I just got it, so I got to do it the best I can. I'm going to do it the best I can. But it's some unique stories, including the young lady behind me, unique stories that I'm going to share with y'all today. So I would like for y'all to share this show. Doug Jones, you're going to love this. Share this show like you never shared it before. Text 5 of your last friends. Text, tag, tell somebody to tune on to the Chop Shop right now. Text, tag, tell somebody. I see you out there, D. White. I see you, Madonna. Them are only 2 women I see. Let me see. That's the only 2 women I see. But you know what? And see, and y'all late. See, I tried to give y'all a little time. I gave y'all 6 minutes and the women still ain't here. But it's just so much stuff going on. And I can't wait around because I got to get out of here at 2 o'clock. I can't play around with y'all today. So I'm going to give it to you like a TIS. What's up? I see the fellas. Fellas, you know what, fellas? Shout out to, I see you, Dean. I see you, Shannon Holmes. I see you, I'm finna talk to you guys because if the women ain't here, I'm not finna sit here and just wait on them. I see Lady Barron and popped in. I mean, listen. Ladies, I love Women Rock Wednesday, but I can't sit and wait on y'all day now. I used to say, so 5 women got to get on the show before I come on, but shout out to Ken Dean, shout out to Sterling Creeks, shout out to Brad Kimball, shout out to Shannon, shout out to y'all. Because let me tell y'all something. It's so much stuff going on. Women Rock Wednesday, you got to be here first. Women, I got some stuff to talk to y'all about. That go Mindy, she in here late. I mean, let me see who else gonna show up late. I'm just gonna sit up. Y'all just let me know who come in late. But I saw some things today, ladies and gentlemen. And shout out to TSU football, Chris Dishman. I never seen them do this before, but I saw some things. And I want to share them with y'all. Y'all, it's a banner day. Y'all share the show. Thumbs up. If you're on YouTube, thumbs up. If you're on Facebook, share the show. Lady Barry, I see you, Tasha. I see you. You're still late. You and Mindy, I don't know. This is going to, listen, y'all, this going to be this women. I'm going to talk about something that your young daughter, your niece, your nephew, everybody, they gonna need this. Oh, she said, I've been checking since 12. I want to know. Because I had a subject. I got a PGW story for you, but the people were calling me about it because I know some of the people involved. They were calling and giving me little bitty bits and pieces of it, and it was taking me too long because I had to listen before I talk about it. So that's why. I think I came on at 12:06. And y'all should know something is wrong if I come on at 12:06. Yeah. And that's why, but just, I like the way you keep checking back, Mindy. But, so Mindy was here on time. Okay. Not Mindy. The rest of y'all. But, I just said I take it back. Y'all wasn't late. I was late. But guess what? There's still no excuse, Mindy. There's still no excuse. But yeah. But include this young lady behind me. Y'all want your daughter to grow up and do this. I'm gonna talk about her in a minute. But I want to see. It's TSU football signing day. D. White said I was on time because he was late. Technically, I wasn't late. I was right ready to pull the plug. But I couldn't get information. I was trying to get information for y'all, D. White. I don't need this information. Y'all need this information. I don't need it. So, Let me go. Let me just talk about TSU right quick. I saw some the signings that they had. I didn't see this last year. I would have posted it last year, but shout out to them guys, Chris Dishman and their staff. They signing guys. Watch this. My was a bungalow. You can walk the dog, I still run it, so run from it. Cause that be buckle turn on hush puppies. All right, guys, next guy is McCollum. He's a junior. That's one. Hold up. I got a couple more. Just show him. Just a little stuff there. He jamming in the background now. Hold on. Let's see. Just this one.
You locked in? Square business, I get it. Our next guy is Micaiah Williams, linebacker from Red Oak High School.
Excited. I'm excited for Chris Dish. Great man. Y'all gonna get to meet him. Great man. But shout out, I saw some people that came on. Shout out to LaShonda Colquitt. LaShonda, this is the first time. Say hi when you walk in the building. Just say, hey, y'all on the Chop Shop. So LaShonda, you popped up on my screen. Who else popped up on my screen? But shout out to LaShonda. I saw you. LaShonda, this is a great day. This is a great day for you to be on the Chop Shop. This Women Rock Wednesday, right? So I want to talk about that, but I want to talk about this lady behind me. I got a PGW story I'm gonna tell y'all about, and I want to know, from y'all. When the slam dunk contest, they just need to disband that. What y'all think about it? I think they need to just do something else. The skills competition, I don't like that. Just 3-point shoot. That's just a 3-point shootout. It'll be all right with me. I'll talk to you about it. Jaylen Brown and Jaime Jaquez and Jacob Topping and Mac McClung. Okay, we'll get to that. But let me talk about this young lady behind me. Y'all need to share this show. Glenn Hickman, you need to share this show. Y'all, let me tell you something. Ain't this Black History Month? But this young lady behind me, and I ain't seen nobody put her name up there. So guess what? That means you don't know. So share this show. So that means your friends don't know who this lady is. That means, hold on, let me put another picture up her behind. She that great. Let me put another one up behind. Hold on. Let me put another. That's her again. Let me tell y'all something. I've talked about her on the show. But baby, you didn't hear about her. But you're finna hear about her today. See, let me put this. I got a picture for y'all I'm gonna put up on the board right quick. Just for y'all. I saw this. Oh, no, that's not it. I saw this. It was profound. It said Harriet led 1849. So Rosa could sit in 1955. So Ruby could walk. Ruby Bridges, in case you didn't know, could walk in 1960. So Michelle could inspire in 2008. So Kamala could run in 2020. So Ketanji could rule in 2022. I'm trying to find me. I'm going to try to find some t-shirt. Let me tell you something. That's got to be on a Chop Shop t-shirt right there. That's got to be on a Chop Shop t-shirt right there. Did y'all see that? Harriet led, so Rosa could sit, so Ruby could walk, so Michelle could inspire, so Kamala could run, so Ketanji Brown could rule. It's powerful, Women Rock Wednesday. Hold up. Y'all ain't got to say nothing. Because somehow y'all don't think y'all daughters can do this. because y'all didn't do it. And maybe y'all did do it. But this is powerful. We need to teach our daughters this. Some of our daughters don't know who this lady is behind us. You know why? Because y'all don't know who it is. But that's Sandra Douglas Martin behind me. Excuse me, Morgan behind me. Sorry, Sandra. A professional. Listen, in the professional sports world, y'all know how I talked about that sorry ass NFL yesterday. Y'all know I did. Go back and get the story. But in professional sports world, that is managed overwhelmingly by white men, Sandra Douglas Morgan stands alone as the first black woman to lead an NFL franchise as president of the Las Vegas Raiders. Y'all know when I told y'all I'll start cheering for the Raiders? Mandy, this was because, not only because of that, I used to cheer for him because Charles Woodson used to play for him. But I got to hear y'all. Sonya, I see you. Sonya, you need it. Women rock the day. Women rock the day. They rock every day, but they rock the day. But this woman, Sandra Douglas Morgan, I got to tell you about her now. I'm not just going to give you a piece. See, Morgan is not only running one of the most storied teams in league history, she's also playing a key role in the biggest sports media event in the year as the vice chair of the Super Bowl host committee in her hometown. She from Vegas. This woman behind us, 45 years old. I ain't finished with her. In short, she's a game changer. You see, Antonio Pierce got hired. He came in as the interim coach after the coach got fired. He came in as the interim coach and the players wanted him and loved him. She hired him. She the president. She ain't no GM. She hired a GM. She's a HNIC. She answers to the owner only, Mark Davis. And what's so key about that? The Raiders, Mark Davis' dad, I got to let y'all, Russell Whitmore, I know you just popped on, but this Black History Month, right? His dad, I'm expounding on a little bit more of it. The Raiders also hired the first Latino and the first black coach in the league ever. Flores and Art Shell. But I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Listen to me, y'all. Her presence will have a resounding impact on young black women. Because if you can see it, you can be it. Let me sit up here and talk about it a little bit. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Where I want to begin. Where do I want to begin with this lady? Check this out. Doug Smith, you called me too late, baby. I'm on the show. I just played Doug Smith. Just for you. Y'all, this just for Doug Smith. Since he late. It's just for you, Doug.
There you go, Coach.
Here we go, guys. We got Joseph Agave, Lake Travis, the end.
Russell Wilmore, thank you for being on the show today. You live in Vegas, because let me tell you, I got to talk to y'all about this lady, man. This woman a bad mama jamma. This how y'all want my daughter to be. This how you should want your daughter to be. Sandra Douglas Morgan, extraordinary career, has led her to become the first black woman. Y'all know I don't like that first black stuff. Named president of an NFL team. Sandra is a shining beacon for young black girls and living proof that anyone can become a leader through hard work and resilience. Bill Rhoden, who wrote the $40 Million Slave, he commented on her saying that this hire has been the most important hire that the NFL has made in decades, not only because she's the first woman of color to hold a position, but she embraces it. She don't run from it. She understands how important it is. James Gentry. She received her law degree at UNLV. I think she went to University of Nevada, Reno, her undergrad. Went to UNLV for her law degree. She's from Vegas. She became the first black city attorney in the state of Nevada. Did y'all hear what I said? She became the first black. This woman, watch her career. She became the first black woman. Black city attorney, black woman, man, whatever, in the state of Nevada. And the first black chair of the Nevada Gaming Control Board. That determines who gets the license and who gets audited and who. She was the chair. And it's not about being the first, she said. She said, I don't want to be the last. In other words, it's some young girls. I need y'all to show this to your young women. I need y'all to show this to your young girls. See, watch. She's boots to the ground. He said feet to the ground. She helped sponsor a camp that Doug Smith had in Vegas at their Little League tournament. Hey, y'all. Hold on. I don't see enough of y'all commenting about this. I know y'all just sit back here. Do y'all know if she can do it, that means your daughter can do it? Let me keep going. You got to realize this is a team that had to get over the Gruden scandal. You know, John Gruden, who was their head coach, who, when they checked his emails, he got some of the most racist emails that you ever gonna heard in your life. And he been around our black players all his life. She's an AKA to all you Greek folks. She's an AKA Kevin Jones to your Greeks. She's an AKA. She got to deal with and this something she got to deal. She had to deal with the Henry Rugg situation, the dude who ran over and killed the girl in the car and her dog. Now, yesterday, Janoris Robinson, one of the guys on her team, during the Super Bowl week at my favorite hotel, then pulled his drunk ass up and drunk in the Aria Hotel, drunk. And he got arrested. So she got to deal with that. She's the chairman of the Super Bowl committee. She's the vice chairman because what? The Raiders are the what? Host team. Corey, Victor, picture this as being your daughter instead of saying, well, it's happening for her, it ain't happening for me. You didn't go to law school. girl put in the work. The Raiders are the only NFL team. You know they ain't the NFL. And see, my thing to her is I need her to be vocal about what's happening in the news desk. The things I talked about yesterday. See, I'm gonna hold her to account. I'm gonna applaud you, Doug Smith. I'm gonna applaud you, Kevin Jones, but you got to get the job done. You got to do something. How does it free us? How you being in your position helps us? The Raiders are the only NFL team that currently have a black president, Sandra Douglas Morgan, a black coach, Antonio Pierce, and a black general manager, Champ Kelly. See, when the Denver Broncos hired Damani Leach as their new team president a couple of years ago, the NFL now has 4 black team presidents. 4. In case you didn't know, write these down. Jason Wright of the Washington football team, Sashi Brown, the Baltimore Ravens. That probably explains why the whole quarterback room is black. Sandra Douglas Morgan, Las Vegas Raiders, and Damani Leach with the Denver Broncos. Let me tell y'all something. You know I digged a little deeper because this young lady fascinated me, but they gave me so much information. They talked about her already being well versed as a pioneer, Peter Early. The Las Vegas Raiders. That's why I'm gonna cheer for this team. That's why I cheer for the team. See, Mindy. Now, Mindy, I hope you know, Mindy. And I love it when y'all say, Robbie, you changed teams. No, I just never grew up as a guy that just finna be a diehard team. That's my team. That's my team. That's my team. That's my team. Because them teams will let you down. And when I started in this business, I couldn't cheer for teams. I had to cheer for wherever my guy was at. You follow me? I couldn't like Michael Jordan and Penny playing against him. I'm cheering for Orlando. I got to cheer for Robert Ory, whoever team he played for. I got to cheer for Michael Redd. So I become groomed to cheering for people. So that's why I'm going to cheer for this lady, because she's already well-versed in being a pioneer. The Las Vegas Raiders president, Sandra Douglas Morgan, is well-suited for her latest groundbreaking role. Vice chair of the Las Vegas Super Bowl host committee. Y'all, everything that's happening out there in Vegas this week got her footprint on it. Everything. Where people stay. Where people stay. Who stay here. Where the team stay. Everything. Because people are coming into her house. Her office is in that building. You follow me? Kiki Stewart, what's going on? But let me keep going. The first black female franchise president in the NFL league history, Morgan, who is also, watch this, Korean descent, is also the first black. And you know why they say that? Her mama is Korean, her dad is black. But you know what her mama told her? You black, girl. You black. And that's how they gonna see you. So you going on in your black. Her Korean mama told her this. Watch this. She's the first black woman to hold such a high-ranking position with the host committee ever. Because ain't no more black women, ain't no more, too many black presidents. I just told you the other 2 black presidents, the other 3, they ain't got the Super Bowl yet. So ain't nobody been in this position. In a nutshell, the host committee, in case you didn't know, the host committee works with the league to ensure that each host city delivers a great experience for fans during the Super Bowl week and on game day. She is deeply connected, y'all, to Nevada's top leaders in both politics and big business. I told y'all how important politics is. Morgan, who was reared in Las Vegas, seemed like a natural to help guide this group. With Morgan being the ultimate Nevada insider, it's fitting that she's out front yet again as the state is set to host its first Super Bowl. It's the first Super Bowl the state has ever hosted. Morgan not having a seat at the table would have been a shocker. She that bad, y'all. She was on the gaming board. She was the city manager, the city attorney. She's a bad girl. She ain't nothing to be playing with, Jeremy Cunningham. That's why when I put you behind me, you're bad motor scooter. Watch this, Jeremy. Watch this. One of Morgan's high-profile jobs will end on Sunday after the Super Bowl between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco at the Allegiant Stadium. But to hear Maury Gallagher, who is the committee chair, tell it, Morgan has performed admirably, which is what he expected. She's an exceptional person. Gallagher told Anscape on the phone interview that the background that she has had in this state, where she's had exposure to business, where she's had exposure to political environments, makes her the right person both to handle her responsibilities for the committee and the Raiders. David Garrett, this lady is bad. Let me hear y'all. And I saw her last night on a show. Hold on. BET Black in America. It's unbelievable. But let me give you a little something about her. Where my girl at? Sandra. Oh, Sandra. Where my girl at? Watch this.
I'm proud to introduce to you today the president of the Las Vegas Raiders, Sandra Douglas Morgan.
The first Black woman team president in NFL history.
It's an incredible position, and this is an incredible franchise, just with such a rich history, not just with diversity, but obviously with players and football, and just the grit that it takes to be a Raider.
And for her position, she'll need grit.
You're talking about a league that was created for and by white men to run it. The presidency of an NFL team was exclusively an old white boys network.
William Roden is a former sports writer with the New York Times and is currently a columnist for ESPN's Anscape.
When we think about the hiring of Sandra Douglas Morgan, how significant is that?
That probably has been the most important hire that the NFL has made in decades. Not only because she's the first woman of color to hold that position, but she embraces it. She doesn't run from it. She understands how important it is.
Hi, Nisha. Nice to meet you.
Embracing who she is and her roots makes her hiring even more profound.
I'm proud to introduce to you.
Can I make it personal? And Herb, you should know I had a personal touch with this one. It's not a coincidence that Charles Woodson is the only former player that owns a liquor brand and partnered with the Raiders. That's the exclusive bourbon. When you go to the Super Bowl, I don't know about the Super Bowl, but when you go to the Raiders games, Charles Woodson whiskey is the preferred bourbon whiskey. It's because of a woman like that said, I'm going to give this brother a shot. No other player got a partnership with an NFL stadium and an NFL team like that. That's what happens when we groom our young women and our young men and have them so sharp. Y'all got to realize, for that girl to be in that sharp, they ain't gave her that position. They needed her. First of all, they needed her to get that team. Y'all got to remember, she was a city attorney. She was on the gaming commission. And the NFL had to try to what? Get a team in Vegas. They had to come through her, man. D. White. She had the power. Are y'all listening to me? I'm trying to get y'all to connect the dots. The NFL wasn't in the NFL didn't even think about going to Vegas. They wanted to, but she had to help them. No, she. It wouldn't been no NFL. This woman was right in the middle of it. So, with her help, guess what? She had an axe. I don't know this, y'all. I just know how business works. I do something for y'all. Y'all do something for me. I got an axe. Kevin Jones, I want to be the president of the Raiders. Make that happen. Quid pro quo. I do something for you. You do something for me. Yo, I just thought about this just now. I promise you. I just thought about this. This girl bad, man. Hold on. I'm not through. That's why I told you to share this show. I cannot believe y'all ain't sharing this show. I know y'all caught up in listening, but share the show too. Watch this. Watch this.
Speaking a little bit about your family now, your father is African American, your mother is Asian, she's Korean. What was growing up like for you with parents coming from different cultures?
You know, I think that I learned that they saw the best in each other. And they also, to be married in the 70s, you know, was definitely, you know, kind of love definitely prevailed. It was very difficult, I think. I wasn't, you know, there, but to have an interracial relationship in the 70s compared to now and not being as accepted as it is now. And we're willing to withstand, you know, some negative comments, maybe even from friends and family, or definitely from coworkers. I do recall, you know, just hearing stories about, you know, certain coworkers making comments maybe about another race and then saying, wait a minute, you know, my husband happens to be African American, or even vice versa. And so just hearing their stories growing up, I definitely grew to see how strong they were and resilient they were, to ensure that they knew that their union was more important than, you know, anything negative that was coming their way.
Have you ever had to deal with mixed identities?
You know, yeah, I think it's a challenge. I definitely think in, well, not for me now, because I think we grow and we're obviously incompetent in who we are. But I think for middle school, it's always that, you know, kind of coming of age growth that any child goes through. You know, when you're kind of thinking, oh, who am I? What is my identity? Who do I go through? Or who I, you know, affiliate with, or, you know, who accepts me for being me. But again, my parents are very strong and dedicated and loving parents and made sure that I knew that I was the best person, the best Sandra that I could be. My mother even said, you're Sandra, but I do identify, as African American. That is how I'm kind of seen, obviously publicly. And with the history, I could go on and on about the history of our nation, the one drop rule, and how you're kind of being identified. But I'm also very proud of being a Korean American and being a daughter of a Korean American. She also taught me to, embrace that culture as well. And so we're also instilling that in my children. And just, my parents are still married. They're here in Las Vegas. They couldn't be more supportive. And it really just shows that love and support is the most important thing we can give to our children.
Speaking a little bit about your...
Hey, man. What's up, Coach Smith? Great game the other day, man. Boy, y'all, entertaining game. Great crowd. Coach Smith, you tell your people and your fans at Prairie View, Byron. Man, let me tell you something. That atmosphere right there was the greatest atmosphere that I've ever had the privilege of calling in a basketball game. And I've been to a lot of, but me calling this game and being there and watching the crowd, the HBCU players, the two great coaches battle, wits going back and forth. Let me tell y'all something, man. I take my hat off to you and Johnny Jones. That's one of the greatest. I love that battle. I love that battle. I know so much energy is being spent. You throw X's and O's out the window. And guess what? It's just my player. Which player's gonna make the plays? And but I really really enjoyed that. Prairie View, y'all showed up and showed out. That crowd was crazy. Even when I walked out afterwards, the crowd was unbelievable. I meant to call and tell you that, but I'm telling you that publicly. But share the show, everybody, because we get. But back to this young lady, Lester. Sandra Douglas Morgan. I got to give y'all some more information because this is history. Troy Callahan. I'm trying to see. For the committee, Morgan, she's involved in a myriad of issues, including the sponsorship discussions, the locations of event. Man, they determine so much in the Super Bowl. Y'all just go to the game and watch the game. There's so much goes on. Her portfolio includes ticket sales and luxury suite sales, advertising partnerships, and the game that they experience, the fans for the Raiders. In her role as a cheerleader, I'm just going down. Y'all got to realize the Raiders' $1.9 billion home venue is the world's second most expensive stadium. I don't know if you knew that. But I'm going to keep on going. Back to Morgan again. She's the first African American to serve as the chairman of the Nevada Gaming Board. I need y'all to go study the history of Las Vegas and understand how important that is. But keep going. Which oversees every facet of Nevada's expansive gaming industry, including gaming license, audits, investigations, and enforcement. When Morgan became the city attorney for North Vegas, she also became Nevada's first African American city attorney. She's a trailblazer, y'all. Also had held several top positions within the private sector. Okay. Las Vegas. Morgan served as on the board of directors of Allegiant Travel. Now, Allegiant Travel, guess what's the name of the stadium out there? What's the name of the Raiders stadium? Somebody put that on the board. Allegiant Stadium. She working. they do it? She's on the board of directors of Allegiant Travel Company, of which Gallagher, who is the head man of the Super Bowl committee, is the CEO. And in 2019, the company secured the naming rights to the Raiders' home stadium. Thus, the glass ceiling Morgan shattered in the NFL. However, it ranks as our highest. Y'all see anything? You see the moves in that? This little woman right here. Hold on, y'all. Y'all got to hear this too. Alton, y'all got to hear this. I told y'all share this show. Alton, Mike. The league was founded, the NFL was founded in 1920. Okay? 1920. Watch this. It only took, ladies and gentlemen, 102 years for a black woman to occupy a teen's president's office. It took 100 years, man. 102 years. Although she embraces the role of kicking the doors open, Morgan is clear-eyed about the importance of her being a leader for the entire Raiders organization. She said, with this role, there's a responsibility. So listen, to whom much is given, much is required, Jay Jackson. Hey, if your kid, if your son, your daughter, have them prepared. If your ass better be ready when that bell ring and they say it's okay for you, you better be ready to step into your purpose. That's what we're not doing in the basketball community. Y'all sending y'all kids out here to get exposed, thinking y'all getting them exposure, Reginald Simpson, because they're not prepared. They hadn't worked out enough. They hadn't did this. All they did is play games and games and games and made same mistakes in every game. They done perfected their mistakes in summer basketball. That's why these habits so hard to break. That's why when I go to a game, I see so much bad basketball, because these kids been playing all these games in the summer. You don't have to play every damn tournament in the summer. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never seen no bad tournament. Man, I got good that game. Y'all got to realize they play 2 games a day. They play, they sit around and mess around and eat and chill and walk around in flip-flops. Then they come and play another damn game. Do you know what you could have been doing that day? Working out, going to the weight room, taking a break, coming back, doing some skill work. How much better you could have got in a day? Lakeisha Johnson. She's clear-eyed on the importance. She said, with this role, there is a responsibility. And I've always taken that responsibility very serious throughout my career, Morgan said. She said, I want people to understand that people of color and women of color are capable, obviously, of running a team. She don't own the team, so she don't own the company, homeboy. So I'm not pushing the company. I'm just pushing the move she made, Rod Wells. She don't own the company. It's black-owned companies that got travel insurance. But let me keep going. I just like this. I mean, I'm loving this story. She said, my role here is to make sure that we're the most successful team in the NFL. See, y'all, and I got to talk about this, beginning with Davis' late father, Maverick, crazy-ass Al Davis, wore that same nasty-ass warm-up suit every time you seen him. I've had a chance to meet him several times. Charles Woodson played there. The franchise has been an industry standard bearer for exclusive hiring. Inclusive hiring. In 1989, Al Davis promoted Art Shell from the offensive line coach to the head coach, making Art Shell the first black head coach in the league's modern era. This the Raiders. One-time club CEO Amy Trask was the first woman to occupy that position in the NFL. Tom Flores, who led the franchise to 2 Super Bowl championships, was the league's first Hispanic head coach to win a Super Bowl. Besides hiring Morgan as a black general manager, Mark Davis removed the interim tag from Antonio Pierce, who is black, on January the 19th, just a few days ago. And now the highest ranking black woman at the club level in NFL history is representing the Raiders on 2 levels for the first time. They're hosting the Super Bowl. So this ain't gonna never happen again, because it ain't gonna be a first Super Bowl for them, because they're gonna get, I'm telling you, Vegas is in the rotation now. Just like Miami, New Orleans, they're in the rotation. Fortunately for Morgan, she's used to going through those doors first. Shout out to this lady, Sandra Morgan, Samuel Douglas Morgan. Y'all, I'm just telling, but back to what you just made me think about something. How she want to be prepared. How we're not sending our kids out here prepared. Because I asked some questions yesterday about people being, see, we want to be, we want to go to these basketball tournaments to get exposure. See, what if Sandra wasn't ready for this and got exposed? You got to be ready. Don't keep sending your son. Mamas and daddies. Let's use common sense. Let's use a little common sense. I'm going to pivot, because we can use all of these lessons from Sandra we can use them in our everyday life, in our summer basketball community. Why would you send your son out there and you know he's not ready? Do you know how valuable time is? See, a summer basketball team might say he's ready, but the summer basketball team gonna replace him and get another player. You still gonna be stuck with your son. So it's your responsibility. It's your son. You ain't got but 1 or 2 of them, or 1 of them. And y'all sit to let other people run your prized possessions. And then maybe your kids are not, but mine was. That's why nobody got a chance to say they ran him. That's why a lot of people didn't give him no credit, because they couldn't get no credit for his success. Because he didn't need no summer coach, no high school coach. He didn't need them to validate him. He said I was his hero. He ain't said summer coach was. He ain't said high school coach. He said his dad was. See, that's a lot of stuff. Parents, we got to start being our kids' heroes. I didn't know I was his hero. But I keep seeing so many kids going out here and not prepared. Man, we going here. Yeah, I'm going here. and doing the same mistakes that I've been making all the time instead of going perfecting the mistakes. So when y'all finally see me, y'all say, what the hell? That's what they do in Europe. They practice more than they play a game. By the time you see the game, you say, damn. But I was just thinking about that. we talking to a guy yesterday, talking to some parents yesterday. You know, see, I always ask your question, what am I trying to do? Am I trying to make sure my son, if don't nobody ever come to you and tell you, this is what I'm gonna do to try to help your son get better. Because in basketball, you have to get better. You have to get better. See, I'm thinking about, we had to come up with a name, Quentin Chapman, called a PGW. That's why I told y'all you need to share this show, because I'm gonna give you some stuff. I'm on the phone. I'm 5 minutes late for the show today. I'm sitting in front of my computer, but I'm listening to people calling me, Michael Garcia, talking to me about parents going wild. I know the frustrations. But if you only go wild at the damn gym while they're watching them playing the games, do you go wild in the workouts when these people showing them the stupid ass workouts? That's who you should be going wild at. Because my son ain't getting no better. That's when you should be a parent going wild in there, because you spending your money in there and this dude training this dude in here. That's the classroom. That's where you should be getting better at. When we go to the games, you should sit back and relax. I told you a perfect story. I know y'all don't like to hear it, but 4 years, I sit in the same seat at my son's basketball game in college. Sit in the same seat, same section for 4 years. Didn't miss a game. I finally missed 1 or 2 games because of the weather. It's crazy ass weather up there. They had a nor'easter up there and messed me up. I got stuck up there for 2 weeks, so I ain't missed nothing. But then I couldn't get back one time. But I'm sitting there on senior night. You got to hear this on Eric Boone. You got to hear this, Lakeisha. On senior night, the parents come down. Mom sat on the opposite side from me. Grandma, everybody, I didn't sit with everybody else. I can tell y'all, I'm at war with my son playing. I feel like I'm at war. So I don't need nobody around me saying nothing. I sit by myself. So I sit there. My Garrett, Mr. Garrett, if you're still there. I sit there for 4 years. So I came out the stands, went down there with my son. You know how they do the ceremony. He give you the picture, the jersey, all that okay stuff, right? So when I came back and sat in my seat, do you know what everybody in the section said? I didn't know that was your son. You never say anything. He hit game-winning shots, buzzer beater shots, and you never said anything. And you sit there for 4 years. You know what I told him? I said, all the screaming and hollering that I had to do with him when I was working him out and developing him, my reward was to sit up there and sit back and enjoy the work that me and my son had put in. How can I be arguing and fussing with no referee? And I had a referee that used to call his games, and I know that he didn't like my son because he didn't like me. Every time my son played, I said, player, look, this, I can't tell you, this dude finna call the games today. Robert used to go in the game sometime when they play against Bel Air with his hand behind his back. Because he know this man is going to call a foul, 2 quick fouls on him. But mamas, we got to put in the work. I wasn't too fascinated about him running around the country playing basketball games all the time. Yes, he played on the EYBL. Yes, he was on a summer basketball team. But we made sure we just played a certain amount of tournaments. The rest of the summer is made for development. Because what? I learned, because pros, they're made for development. That's how the pros get better in the summer. But we want to run around here and play every damn little jackleg ass tournament that people, oh man, you got to be here. Man, you got to be here. You got to be here. We ain't got no referees. No, we ain't got no, somebody called me the other day. But they had no security and didn't have no security. They didn't have no trainer, no nothing. People are just in there fighting. Denzel, I'm sitting here and I'm watching this stuff. You don't have to do all that screaming. If you done been in here and put in the work, when you show up to the game, mama and daddy, you should be enjoying the fruits. But your ass ain't putting in the work. I already know it. Y'all think it's a magic thing because people done told you, man, I can give you this many offers. I can get you this many offers. I can get you this many, Miss Christy Rafford. I can get you this many offers. It ain't that I know. That's not a freaking excuse. Chuck McGowan, that's the worst damn excuse in the world right here. I'm going to show you why that's the worst excuse in the world. I'm going to show you why that's the worst excuse in the world. Talking about, I know basketball as a parent. Hell no, I wanted to scream. But I didn't. That's what you ain't thinking about, Chuck. It's some stuff he did out there I wanted to cuss. Man, what the hell you out here embarrassing me for? But I knew I had put in the work. So it ain't got nothing to do with nobody knowing basketball. And I'm going to show you why in a second. I'm glad you did that. I'm glad he said that. Ain't got nothing to do with me knowing nothing about no damn basketball. Because let me tell you something. On last Friday night, in the LA area, Chuck McGowan, it's just for you. There was a game between Harvard Westlake and Crespi, two private schools. Crespi is the team that Matt Barnes' son play on. Matt Barnes, who played 14 years in the damn league. He know more about basketball than me, you, and everybody else. A little side note. It's a little wacky story here. The team is coached by Derek Fisher. If y'all remember, a few years ago, Derek Fisher, Matt Barnes got into the fight. Matt Barnes didn't like Derek Fisher was messing with his ex-wife. Dude, you left her. That was some weak ass. I still say that's the weakest move in history. You beat her up and cussed her out and left her. And you worry about somebody else loving her? Trick. At the time, Derek Fisher, he was coaching with the Knicks, I think the Knicks G League, the women's team or something. But he went to LA and was with Matt's wife. Matt drove a few miles and came over there and fight. But now, Derek Fisher and Matt Barnes, they cool. They're all connected again. Derek Fisher loved that woman. He married that woman. I saw them. I had the advantage of going to the Accenture Lake Tahoe golf tournament. I was the caddy for Charles Wilson at the tournament. And, family and friends get to ride on a certain bus. I rode on the bus with that lady. That's one of the most beautiful, it's one of the most beautiful spirit and beautiful women I've ever met in my life. She was so nice. I mean, I looked at her, I said, shh. I probably would have had to fight. I would have took a couple of licks. She was that sweet. But not knowing, they was just girlfriend, boyfriends then, but they married now. He don't cuss her out and fight her and beat her up. So let's get back to this. They cool now. But during this game, Matt Barnes is carrying on the sideline and yelling at the refs. Chuck McGowan. He know a lot about basketball. See, sometimes when you're rich, when you're a celebrity, when you're former NBA players, I guess you're allowed to do what the hell you want on the sidelines. Y'all tell me, because y'all be taking up for these old people. At one point, he was at midcourt yelling at the refs. I'm going to show it to you. I got a video. Y'all, he's a parent at the game. He ain't no coach, he ain't nothing. He's a freaking parent. The students of Harvard Westlake, they called the game. They streamed the game. And they were describing what was going on in the game. And apparently someone asked Matt Barnes to shut up. And Matt Barnes mistakenly thought it was the little kid on the broadcasting team. And he walks over to lecture that kid. How about that for a story? And Chuck McGowan, you talking about how do you know basketball as a parent? Some of the parents don't have a clue other than it's going. I'm going to show you how false that is. Watch this. See, Curtis Stewart, when you get older, you need people around you that can keep you sane. I got a group of people call me. If I done said something crazy or do something, they call me and say, man, whoa, player. And I listen. I ain't too big. Lester, like Gilbert Arenas podcast, somebody need to check his ass. My boy, Steve Jackson, somebody need, these dudes are going overboard. So you can be really caught up in your own little circle. Ain't nobody gonna tell Trey Phillips, oh, he's a successful girls basketball coach. Ain't nobody gonna tell Trey Phillips, oh, Chuck McGowan, ain't nobody gonna say nothing to them. Curtis Stewart, he done train guys all over. His son just said, ain't nobody. You always need somebody to check your black ass. No matter how powerful you get. Because you can get caught up in your own little circle. I'm the foremost expert on basketball, and I know more than anybody else. So don't tell me I got the best summer basketball team in the world. Don't tell me I'm King Kong. You got to have somebody can tell you, slow down, player. Slow down. You got to be nice to people, man. Let me show it to you. Let me show it. I just, right before the show, and y'all ain't sharing this show. And this is one of the best damn shows I done did all year. Watch this mess. That kid didn't say a word. That kid didn't even say it. Look, kid name is Jake Lancer. He said, Matt Barnes was going out on the court multiple times. Somebody said, sit down. Because they got tired of his ass. But he know a lot about basketball. Matt Barnes told the kid, I slapped the S out of you. A grown man had to come up and say, man, that kid didn't say it. And he's mad because somebody didn't call a foul on for his son. Chuck McGowan. Chuck McGowan, I've been mad when people didn't call foul on my son. Yes. Chuck McGowan, I came to a game, Chuck McGowan, and knowing this grown-ass man was going to call and try to foul my son out. Every game. You got to have pride in who yourself is. You can't be a PGW. You got to put the work in away from the gym. So you can't come to the game and show your son not to foul like I did. Matt Barnes. Are y'all understanding? Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? I know I'm hitting and stepping on some of y'all toes because there's some PGWs listening right now. And then you think, well, Robert, you know that's why. No. My pride. I didn't want them bums to think they got to me. It's people say stuff right now that I just don't touch because I don't want them to think that it got to me. But the point I was trying to, it don't matter who you are. It's what's inside of you, man. I know, y'all. I've been so mad at the game. Y'all, I got a text when my son was playing. Never forget this. We had a lady referee, but it was a parent who we was playing against. It was so competitive. This one man's wife always got something to say to me. So one day I just got fed up with it. Johnny, I say you need to go get your ass on the treadmill. I shouldn't have said it. My kids was there. I was coaching the team. But the ref thought I was talking about her and gave me a check. And she was fine. She didn't need to be on no treadmill. And I told her I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about her big ass. Yeah, I said it just like that. I shouldn't have did that. Shouldn't have did that. That's why I stopped coaching. D. White, I was wrong. D. White, she messed with me every time I walk in the gym. Because I had this little bunch of kids that everybody didn't want a developmental team, and I turned them little kids into champions, and they start balling. And people, they would start beating teams they weren't supposed to beat. So the mammy was getting mad because we were whooping on her son's ass. So she always got something to say to me. And I just told her, go get your big ass on the treadmill. Go get your ass, go on the treadmill. Yeah, I said it. I was wrong. I shouldn't have said it around my kids. I got a tech for that. Man, I saw myself from somebody was filming the game and I saw myself coaching. I'm enjoying myself when I'm coaching them little boys, but I didn't like the way I looked on film. It didn't look like I was enjoying myself. That's why I stopped. I'm too passionate. Yeah, Sonya. See, y'all talking about no Robert, but y'all don't understand. She kept messing with me every game, son, every week. It was pent in. It wasn't no one time. Every time we beat this team, every time I show up, she got something to say. She probably liked me a little bit. I don't know. But but she always had something to say. But it's so unique, man. We, in this basketball community, we just got to do better. But I'm smart enough to stop coaching. Because my son didn't like it. My favorite thing, get him out of my game. My son said, Dad, I don't like when you say that to me. Guess what? I said, somebody else got to coach this game. I ain't losing my damn son for y'all ass. You follow me? I'm not, I got that information from Clyde Smith, who was over the Jaguars program. He said, man, don't you be arguing and mad at your son, because he going to be with you. These folks going to leave your ass. You ain't going to never see these parents no more. Don't you be that hard on your son, man. I never forget he told me that. Because I was hard on him, be mad at man. My baby told me, Dad, I don't like when you say that. I was done. I was done. Somebody else coach him. I don't want to coach no more. I want to be the daddy. Because I got to drive home and take this boy home. And feed him. And help him do his homework. So I stopped coaching. I said, somebody else got to do this, man. I am not losing my next generation for you Negroes. Half of them, most of them, I don't even talk to no more. Just like Clyde told me. Y'all gonna forget some of these damn people, man. And you around here mad at your son because of these folks. You got people mad at other people because you say something. You speak your truth, which is the truth. And people mad at you in summer basketball. You got some clowns don't speak to you because another dude he hang with don't speak to you no more. These are these people, y'all in this community. I want to say it. They leave a lot to be desired. Hey, get mad. Some people get mad at other people because people they're around. Then you ask them why. I don't know why. Just like that man who came out of the damn booth. Somebody had to vote against that CRT. Why? What is it? I don't know what it is. I just had to vote against it. And y'all know, Lionel. Imagine how Matt Barnes' kids felt. I know they saying, Daddy, sit your ass down. Can you imagine how his ex-wife feel? Dude, Scram. That's how you used to act with me. That's why I divorced your sorry ass. It's very, very, very interesting. I'm not getting nobody. I don't see a comment nowhere. I can't see a comment. Thank you, Johnny Arnett. About time I get a comment. Please tell me why you're not commenting. Hell, Hatter, I'll take you myself. However, I've been in this business too. I learned to let it bounce, but I wasn't talking. See, you didn't hear the comment. I was not talking to the ref, Johnny. I was talking to the lady over here. The ref just heard it. I wasn't talking to the ref. See, Johnny, take that wax out your damn ears. Go get your Q-tip and clear that wax out your ear. You got to get down in there now. Johnny, I wasn't talking to the ref. I was talking to the mammy. Oh, Nicholas Bench, you got to go back and listen to this. I can't go. But I'm just talking about the PGWs. We're talking about PGWs. And we just talking about parents just come to the game just mad at the freaking world. They're mad because they got to pay to get in. They got people just charging them crazy ass money to get in the game, and they dumb ass keep paying it. But to be great at basketball, you got to be great at the fundamentals of the game. You got to be able to shoot. You got to be able to dribble. You got to be able to pass. You got to be able to defend. You got to be able to do the little stuff that somebody that I just watch these kids just don't know how to do it. I'm seeing a team full of black players get their ass whooped by a team full of white players. That the black players are more athletic, but these boys done been taught how to play the game and getting their ass tore off the frame. Why are not we teaching our young black boys how to play basketball instead of, come on, play on my AAU team, you big and strong, you strong, we're going to win some games in the 6th grade, in the 5th grade, we're going to be the #1 team in the country. Ain't nobody taught him how to do a opposite hand layup. I know we're going to be the #1 team in the country. But you're not developing these kids. I'm watching games. Super talented players in the SWAC. I'm speaking on first-hand knowledge. Did I get the ref's name afterwards? No, I ain't think about that ref. She was a lady ref. I'm glad that's what you like about sports. Because sports is black and white. I don't know what sports your ass been watching after you. Sports is black and white. I don't know what sport you talking about. Y'all see these comments. He said, did I get her name afterwards? So y'all don't think I'm just... And then this dude here talking about that's why he loves sports, because it's not black and white. Then he said the refs hears everything. But getting on the treadmill to her shouldn't have mattered to her, because she was very fit. She was a little sensitive. I just laughed at her. I said, "Man, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to her." I'll never forget that. We already talked about Chris Disherman's first signing class. Is a good one. We did. But I thought about Matt Barnes, and I'm serious. I did. I thought about him, and I just said, man, what's wrong with him? Man, that's embarrassing to his baby. So let me get back over here. Let me get back, because I got so much stuff. Golly. And shout out to my youngin', to the young queen on Women Rock Wednesday. She rocked. Sandra Morgan rocks. But this young girl here rocks too. This Angel Reese gifting the LSU men's basketball team and their coaches with beats because she's an endorser of Beats. Watch this.
Hey y'all, so many of y'all know I surprised my team with Beats, so why not surprise the men's teams with Beats too? They have a big game tomorrow against Tennessee, so why not send them off the right way? Let's go.
I just want to say that I appreciate you guys for supporting me and supporting our team. Everything you guys have done this year and being able to be better than last year, and y'all have a lot of expectations, and I know it's hard from the outside looking in, but I see everything you guys are doing. So I know many of you guys know I sponsor with Beats, so I got everybody else from the team. Oh, I got it for the coaches too.
Let's go. Hold your headphones up, E.
I like that. I like that. She used the influence she had to gift not only her team, but the other team. What do y'all think about that? I thought it was amazing. I like that girl. I never forget her. I'm gonna tell it on her. When we were leaving LSU, we practiced at LSU, and we were leaving. All the players on the team looking at the one. One player said, "Man, there go Angel Reese," and all the players went going crazy. They started going crazy. So this young girl got a following. TSU men's basketball team, they are fond of her and love what she's doing, and I'm sure those young guys there are as equally as fond of her. I think that was awesome. I've never seen that been done before, and plus players hadn't been in positions like her before. So maybe we'll have more of it, and I like that. I like that. I like that. And I was watching this movie, this show last night, American Black. American Black. If y'all can find this on BET, it was just talking about just I saw the story of Sandra Morgan had Ava DuVernay as a boss film writer. Just 12 years ago, she picked up a camera. Don't tell me you can't do it. She went to film school. She was a publicist. Wound up now she got her own studio. Don't tell me what you can't do. Ava DuVernay is a bad chick. She's a woman that rocks today too. American Black, they talked about Crystal, Renee Haslett, and what's the guy named Duvall Ellis, the guy who played on this show. I used to thought it was the stupidest show in the world. Sisters came on. I thought it was stupid. Then they had a branch off called what's their name? What's their name in the show? Zach, Zatima, Zach and Fatima. Right. So they, I thought it was the stupidest show in the world, but it became popular. And they talked about black love on this America in Black. And, take a look at it, man. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool to see how impact that DeVale Harris, the guy who played Zach, his wife in real, her name is Kadeen, wife in real life, how he got 4 boys. She suffered a miscarriage because of what she was hearing and let stuff on social media get to her. Please, ladies and gentlemen, don't let what these people do on social media get to y'all. These comments, please, it affects people. It affects people. See, some people like me, they don't care. But some people ain't strong like you. You feel me? So we got to do that. And then I thought about something last night. Kevin Sampson got put out the game last night. He had, boy, let me show you what he did last night. Coach Sampson was mad, but mad as hell. Share the show, everybody, if you're on the show. Let me. Then I put Coach Sampson. Here we go. Check this out.
Professional coach, the first black professional coach, a hero to many, many of us. And I talked to Isaiah Thomas at one time, and he said, at the end of Coach Mack's career, he was working at a boys' club in Chicago. We have a technical foul right here. Uh-oh. He's been ejected. Wow.
And Kelvin Sampson with his team up 20 just got the gate on his home floor.
I got to see this because I thought this is interesting.
I mean, Kelvin Sampson walked almost the entire length of the floor to get in the face of the officials.
All right, let's watch right here. Watch the contact inside. See that push in the back? Yeah, that was.
It's called America in Black. But I was going back to Kevin Sampson. He was rocking a eracism shirt that night. But I wanted to want y'all to hear his comments when that's why these people in some of these newsrooms just piss me off. Because these are the kind of answers. This the kind of stuff that Jim Trotter, I was talking about yesterday with Jim Trotter. People just be in there, don't understand you, and asking you these crazy ass questions. They're not reading the room. Hold on. I'm trying to find something like that. They're not reading the room, man. But watch this.
What would you like to know?
What exactly happened there, and just get your thoughts on.
I have no thoughts. So if I say something, answer your question, they find me $25,000. What part of $25,000 are you willing to pay? So don't ask me silly questions, because it's a $25,000 fine if I tell the truth. So I can't. So don't ask me. What would you like to know?
What exactly happened?
He don't like that dude. Did y'all hear what he said? See, these are the kind of people they let in the newsrooms and be controlled of the news and asking you a question, asking Lori a question, asking Lakeisha a question. Lakeisha, that don't know nothing about you, don't know nothing. That just ask questions like this. I'm going to play it again.
What would you like to know?
What exactly happened there, and just get your thoughts on.
I have no thoughts. So if I say something, answer your question, they find me $25,000. What part of $25,000 are you willing to pay? So don't ask me silly questions, because it's a $25,000 fine if I tell the truth. So I can't. So don't ask me. What would you like to know?
What exactly?
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. When he asked about it, he gave a thoughtful response. And they asked him about the shirt. When he was asked about the shirt, he gave a thoughtful response. He said, I want more people of color in power so we can have more opportunities for people that deserve it. And you know, when I hear these stories about people always talking about Chicago, this, how they gonna get killed in Chicago? How are they gonna in Chicago? And then I saw this. I ain't never seen this on the evening news. Watch this. Some young kids at Lee High School in Chicago, young black males. Watch this.
Did you know that true love asks for nothing? Come on. Her acceptance is the way we pay. Did you know that life has given love a guarantee to last you forever and another day? Just as time used to move on since the beginning, and the season knows exactly when to change. Just as kindness knows no shame, knows through all your joy and pain.
Play that. Play that. CNN, Fox News. The things happen with black youth in Chicago they don't talk about. Leo High School, I think Lee High School and Leo High School. Very talented young men, both academically gifted too. Very nice, very well mannered. That's a hell of a song. I don't know if y'all ever go back. One day I'm gonna break that song down to y'all on the show. It's a powerful song. Somebody broke it down to me. I'm gonna share it to y'all one day. And you know, one time I had this saying, them other people, they want our rhythm, but they don't want our blues. They want our rhythm, but they don't want our blues. What y'all think about this? What do y'all think about this? They want our rhythm, but they don't want our blues. Sterling, don't just laugh, man. Say something. Don't just laugh. Because y'all just don't understand stuff that's going on out here. Well, Let me go here. Let me end the show with this one. Snoop Dogg. I didn't know this. I ain't got no kids. Oh, they've heard of Key Glock. Aaron Wolf. Aaron Wolf, what you don't understand, them people buy more of that music than you do. They know who Key Glock is. And Glock Key and Glock Waka, all. They know. You better go look at the stiff. But Snoop Dogg and Master P are suing Walmart and Post cereal for sabotaging Snoop cereal by intentionally holding boxes in stock rooms and keeping them off the shelves. Snoop Dogg, Master P, set suit retailers, Post Food, Walmart, for deceptive practices. The cereal named Snoop cereal launched in stores last year with flavors like cinnamon toasties, fruity hoops with marshmallows, and frosted drizzlers. Stop it, Mindy. Talk about the second one in line was pregnant. That girl just had a big stomach, Mindy. That girl was pregnant. No, Mindy. I got to go look at it again. Mindy done messed the whole show up. I was about to talk about Snoop Dogg. Hold up. Let me look. Mindy, that girl ain't pregnant. That girl ain't pregnant. She ate a little too much. That girl ain't pregnant, Mindy. That girl ain't pregnant. Man, let me get back to what I was doing. Let me get back to what I was saying. What else was I talking about, man? Ben Crump. Well, let me let old Ben Crump explain to y'all what's going on. Watch it.
That Snoop endorsed, those are all over the store, on the aisles everywhere. Those products are owned by majority corporations. But when you had a product that was black owned, a black business, they put it in the back of the storeroom. And so we want everybody in our community to join us in saying that during this Black History Month, we want the message to be loud and clear. We stand with Master P. We stand with Snoop Dogg. We stand with Brothers Foods, Walmart, Post. Until you do right, don't expect us to continue to support you if you're not going to support our black businesses. It was okay.
Did y'all hear that? See, I didn't know they had no cereal. Did y'all hear what he just said? Now, all the other products that's got his name on it and them other people own is prominently displayed out throughout the store. But the actual product that he actually owns, him and Master P, they trying to hide it. I don't go to Walmart that much, but I'm gonna go just to see. Do y'all see? Y'all don't scream enough as to. Well, let's imagine Miss Stewart and Mindy Collins and Sonya Billingsley own the cereal. Let's say they own the cereal. Let's personalize. How in the hell you'll feel it? You go in your store and all the other stuff that Sonia's face on and Mindy's face on and Miss Stewart's face on. All of y'all stuff, all of that, that's cool. That's in the store. But the stuff that y'all actually own, they ain't putting it out there. They keeping it in the back room so it won't sell. So you won't get those units. No, Doug. Doug, you good? Doug, but you should. I want you to go back and see, can you find the cereal? Hold on. I got more. Y'all already know I don't be playing on Women Rock Wins. Watch it.
Hey, brothers and sisters, you all know we just filed a lawsuit on behalf of Brodus Foods that was co-founded by Snoop Dogg and Master P against Walmart and Post because these brothers created this black-owned product from this black-owned company, and yet they would not put the cereal on the aisles. They kept them in the back of the storeroom. And so we want to ask you all to help us with the Snoop Cereal Challenge. Go to Walmart and other grocery stores and videotape the cereal aisle and send it to me and Snoop Dogg and Master P on your social media accounts. Master P said it best. This isn't about him and Snoop. This is about the brothers and sisters who have black-owned businesses who are going to get disenfranchised just like them. They said if it can happen to them, two of the biggest names in the community, then what good can regular brothers and sisters do in this fight? We all in this together. Hey, brothers and sisters.
Keisha, you quit changing. You put your name on there, Kiki. I ain't want to call you no Kiki. No, you know what? I don't eat cereal. So, man, they could be doing this to me. I'm developing products. They could be doing this to y'all. That's rough. It's rough. Oh, I meant to tell y'all something about the other day. Let me bring it up right quick. Wow. Wow. Y'all, like I told y'all a long time ago, that man didn't tell nobody to boycott no damn Walmart. The man said go video it. They got a lawsuit against Walmart. They ain't worried about you ignorant ass Negroes boycotting because y'all ain't gonna do nothing. They already know you ain't gonna do nothing. Seneca Johnson, let me see. Everybody know people ain't nobody ask your ass to boycott no boycott. Anybody ask you to? He said go and video the cereal aisle and send it to them. They got a lawsuit against them damn clowns. That's all. People not going to boycott Walmart. The two most dangerous things in the world, Martin Luther King said. They're dangerous. But to you people, college basketball, the landscape, you listen again. The National Labor Relations Board has ruled that Dartmouth's men basketball players who are attempting to unionize are employees of Dartmouth University. The landmark ruling is likely to be appealed, but the case could shatter the NCAA amateurism model. The employees. The student athlete loophole is the biggest scam in the past 100 years. Free labor for schools to generate revenue and or advertise their school, giving away most one-year scholarships that cost them almost nothing incrementally. I told y'all, when the Supreme Court, in their opinions, left this thing open, and now they got to argue these things to the lower court and keep on rising to the circuit courts. These suits gonna be held. Somebody gonna get one of these suits, and the Supreme Court is going to hear it. And it's gonna change the model of the NCAA as we see it now. Now, always remember. See, and what I always remember, if you're an employee, your ass can be fired. But I guess if you're a player now, you can be cut. I mean, you can, yeah, okay. I got you. But it's a unique ruling, man. I don't know what date it was. I got it written down somewhere. But the National Labor Board, it was a landmark ruling because Dartmouth has the right to control the work performed by the men's basketball team. They control what class, what classes you got, what time to practice, so that what class, so they control the work performed by these teams. Kelvin Sampson them control the work by the U of H Houston. Penny Hardaway them controls the work performed by their basketball teams. Them boys at Texas, they control. And the players perform that work in exchange for compensation. His article said, I find that the petition for basketball players are employees within the meaning of the National Labor Act. This 26-page decision reviewed by Front Office Sports read additionally. He said, I find that a certain justification would not create instability in the labor relations. Accordingly, wow, I shall direct on election and a petition for unit. Hey, y'all, this stuff is serious. Representatives from the Ivy Leagues did not immediately respond for comment. school will appeal the ruling? Y'all, the game has changed. The game has changed. And Doug, I know you said something about the young men and got about two or three high school basketball games left. I got something for high school coaches. To all my high school coaches. You need to make this experience in the future, right now, a positive one for your players. Saw this from Jay Billis. Coach is always talking about, we talk about it, only 5% of the athletes are going to play beyond high school. So if you really think about that, coaches, and you think it's true, then your requirement as a high school coach is to make that experience a positive one for all of your players. Since such a small group is going on to play beyond that anyway. That's the end of the line for most of these guys in organized sports. So whether you are the most knowledgeable X and O coach on the planet, or the least knowledgeable, or something in between, I don't think your players are going to hold you to that standard. They just want to be treated right. It doesn't mean you can't coach them hard, stuff like that. But they have to be treated well. And you have to be invested in their well-being. And I think I see too much of where it's not. I had to give you that, coaches. I think that's it, y'all. Women Rock Wednesday. Hey, women rocking, man. Sandra, Douglas, Morgan. Y'all need to go back. If y'all didn't hear about Sandra, Douglas, Morgan, y'all got to go read up on that lady. She bad, man. She over there running stuff. She over there running stuff. Can y'all imagine? See, me being around this business for so long, that's why she behind me right now. Being around this business so long. And I know when we go to the Super Bowl, who have access to the best seats, the best tickets, the owners. The president. The players don't have access to the best. The players get their allotment wherever they're at. And if your ass ain't playing in the Super Bowl and you're a player, just want your 2 tickets that you got to pay for. This woman control where everybody sits at the Super Bowl. This ain't ever happened before, ever. Ever. She controls. Y'all know how much power that is? She controls who get the... Have y'all seen them suites that the Raiders have on the field? Can you imagine how much they paying harem suites. They probably all corporate now. They all gonna be serving Charles Woodson bourbon. He just texted me and told me. That's interesting. Yo, I love to see stuff like that, man. This stuff right here, man. See y'all, yeah. Being around this thing, I've been through so many regimes. I got my tickets from players before. I ain't sitting them. Then once I learned at the All-Star game, when I got my tickets from my players, they was all right. But when I got my tickets from the owner, shit, I was right there. That's why you see most of them people that look like them down there. Because they control where everybody sits. If you ain't never been, you ain't gonna understand what I'm talking about right now. I'm just trying to take you behind the veil. That woman there control where everybody sits. I'm talking about the nice seats. The lower bowl. That's her stadium. It's crazy. Think about it, man. Think about it. Her son, her daughter, her husband. You know her husband's he used to play in the league. I forgot his name. His last name Morgan. He played in the league too. Cup of coffee in the league. Boy, that man got him a goal. Dan Morgan. I forgot his name. Can you imagine? Oh, the galas. Oh, the president. Hold up. The governor's ball. If you ever get a chance to be invited to the governor's ball. Long time ago when you know no better. Like my partner said, man, the governor's going to be there. I said, no. The governors, the board of governors. The governors are what? The owners. They had the one in Houston. It was at River Oaks Country Club. Terrence, you talking about getting excited? Terrence, these folks know they spare no expense for their parties. It's National Girls and Women in Sports Day today. Shout out to all the women. It's National Girls and Women Sports Day. Thank you, Shaniqua, for coming on and giving us that information. But guess what? On the Chop Shop is National Girls and Women Days in Sports every day. That's how we do it. They don't have to give me no day. It's Black History every day. They don't have to give me 28 days or 29 days in a month. Because what? We talking about Black History every day. See, that's what what's his name? Carter Woodson wanted. It to be celebrated every day. You know, he started with a day. They gave us a week, and then they gave us 2 weeks, and then they gave us a month. But I heard Herb talking about Bryce Jackson. You saw him at Sam's. What Sam's? What the Sam's? The store? Was he in the gym? He looked like he healed at Sam's. I heard. If he come back, Shadow Creek gonna have a chance of getting out of here. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's a good one. Shadow Creek, get Bryce Jackson back. Hey, they good already. They can be great. Let me see what else. No, but Terrence, I'm thinking about that lady, this young lady behind me. I can't get. I'm giving y'all overtime because she's just a boss girl. I told a story earlier, y'all. The woman was a city attorney in Las Vegas. First time ever had a city attorney that looked like us. Ever. And she identifies as who she is, black. She said, I'm told her, Mom, girl, you black. I'm Korean, but you black. Don't you ever forget it. Because they ain't going to never let you forget it. But she, city attorney, the president of the gaming commission, that she controls the gambling. They got a black woman control the gambling in Vegas. Who get licensed, who don't, who get fined, who get... Did y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? That woman right there. So guess what? They put an NFL team in her city. She had to okay it because she's part of the politics. All of y'all keep talking about, but politics, I don't vote, I don't. It matters. Politics matters. She used her connections in politics. City attorney, gaming commission, powerful. The gaming commission is probably the largest and the most powerful lobbyist in Vegas. I mean, in Nevada, because gambling controls Nevada, and she was heading it. And they had an NFL team, and Mark Davis wanted to get concessions in. You want to get it? You know what? You know what? Herb, you know what she told him? Herb, I don't know if she told him this. I don't know this. I ain't got no insight. But Herb, I'm just talking about how I would think, or how I would have my daughter think. Look, y'all need something from me. I need something from y'all. What's your price? I want to be the president of the Raiders. You want all of this? You want to be in my city? I use state funds. I'm going to help you with the state funds to build that big ass stadium. Have y'all seen Allegiant Stadium? And I'm also on the board of the company that got the naming rights on the stadium. Y'all see how bad this girl is? That's how I want my daughter to be. She said, y'all got to come through me, player. I want to run the Raiders. Here. All right. Now, they bring the Super Bowl for the first time ever to Vegas. And I'm the vice chair over the committee of the whole Super Bowl. Oh, my God. Fellas, can you imagine coming home to them brains and those... Can you... What? My daughter, my grandson. I hope I put enough in them to understand. No. Lionel, somebody, we letting you in, not letting you in. Lionel, she in. Lionel Rogers. Ain't nobody told me this, but I'm connecting dots. The Raiders couldn't have got that stadium built without that lady right there. They couldn't have got that stadium built. They couldn't even get, and if they couldn't get the stadium built, they can't petition the NFL to be there. She was behind the scenes. Yo, if you over the Nevada Gaming Commission, You that won. Everything goes through you. That whole tourism, that whole everything relies on the gaming commission. That whole state. They got a unique hotel. And I'm going to tell this story and I'm getting out of here. That woman that bad. They got a unique hotel. I got to tell y'all this because I didn't know this. I didn't know this. And maybe some of y'all know it because y'all have been. I forgot the Harris Hotel. In Lake in Tahoe, right? Check this out. The hotel is kind of big, but the hotel, part of the hotel is in California. And most of the part of it is in Vegas. Because State Line Road run right up under it. Everything on this side of the hotel, ain't no casinos and nothing on that side of the hotel. But you walk over the walkway, then you in Vegas, in Nevada. The Harris Hotel, State Line Road. It's right there in the I'm serious. I was blew away. That man, Herb hit it right. I didn't even have to say Herb. I'm glad. Yes, even the mafia got to mind her. That's how powerful she. Oh, you talking about Walmart? Oh, okay. I got you. Okay, my bad. But you all see, yo, he said, Trey said he been there a couple times. Trey, explain to Trey. Yo, what's that? It's Reno. Yeah, it's Reno where the golf tournament. Yo, the hotel. I'm saying, it messed me up. That I can walk out of my hotel and walk through the hotel, and I'm gonna walk from Nevada to California. It's the craziest thing in the world. If you're ever out there, you got to go see it. It's up there in Reno, man. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Lake Tahoe. I'm sorry, Lake Tahoe. Lake Tahoe. Why I keep saying Reno? Because I had to fly into Reno. That's why. But that's it, y'all. I just shout out to my women that rock, Angel Reese. These women I put up on the screen early, and y'all wasn't here. Where my babies at? Where my girls at? Where my girls at? They're my girls. I'm gonna make it big so y'all can see it. That's big as I'm gonna get it because I don't want to go too big. They said Harriet led so Rosa could sit, so Ruby Bridges can walk, so Michelle Obama could inspire, so Kamala Harris can run, so Ketanji Brown Jackson can rule. Look at that, y'all. I got to have that on my t-shirt. I'm going to get a Chop Shop t-shirt put on that. Hey, Hatter, what do you think about Bridgeland High School coach whose team has no playoff chance, not allowed 3 seniors to play on senior night with their family and friends watching? Tank, I don't know what happened. I don't know the particulars. I don't know. What you think? What y'all think about the Bridgeland High School coach whose team has no playoff chance, not allowed 3 seniors to play on senior night with their families? Something. I'll put it on the board, Craig. I don't see, Tank. I really don't like to talk about stuff that I'm not sure about. And I'm not sure about that. So I don't feel comfortable running my damn mouth about something that I have no idea of the context of it. So if you got better context, let me know. So I don't understand it. Somebody else got to give me some context. Because I don't, because we so busy or running our mouth about stuff, right? And I just try not to do that too much. Tank, got to give me some more information now. I ain't got all day to wait now. You got to give me some more information. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Why? I mean, not a lot of seniors should play. What did the seniors do? Why wouldn't he let the seniors play? Something ain't. See, what? See, something ain't right about that, man. I don't know who the Bridgeland coach is. Craig Byham. Could anybody help us? Doug, you can't help us. I guess don't nobody else know about it. That's just for what you said, Tank. That look like some. That don't sound right. Not allowing the seniors to play on senior night. What did the seniors do? Trey Phillips said the math ain't mathing. Huh? Hey, talk to me, y'all. See, some people just, talk to me now. Tank, where you at, man? Don't sound right at all. Something ain't right. A few successful high school coaches in SoCal have quit mid-season over. Wow. Hold up, y'all. Tank, talk to me, man. I'm trying to figure something out, man. See, Tank, I was about to end the show, man. You'd have messed me up. I'm trying to find something. Tank ain't gonna say nothing. Okay, all right. All right, I'm gonna get out of here, man. Didn't I give him long enough to respond? No, I ain't got time for him to call in. I just want to know what he's talking about. I ain't got time for all that now. I try. Boy, y'all see what I do for y'all. I got to go somewhere. I just can't say it, Frank Tank, because I don't know enough about it. But I guess Tank can't. Yes, what? Tank, you say yes. What you saying yes to? I don't understand. What you saying yes to? I'm working. Oh, I send you the message. Okay. Okay. I keep forgetting, man. Some of y'all work, man. I'm so sorry, but I ain't got time because I got to go to work as soon as I get off this show. I was trying to find something for y'all. I talked about it the other day. It might have happened, but I just don't know why would that happen. Why would we do that? Why would we do that? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find something for y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Oh. Hold on. I might have something for y'all. Keep going. Keep talking to me. See, here it is. I got you. Just send me Chop Shop Htx at gmail.com. I'll talk about it tomorrow. But I learned a long time ago, Tank. If I didn't hear it with my own ears and see it with my own eyes, I don't invent it with my small mind and share it with my big mouth. See, some people do that. Some people share stuff that they didn't see. They go by what somebody else said. So if you didn't hear it with your own ears and see it with your own eyes, don't invent it with your small mind and share it with your big mouth. See, the content that we put out here, content is fire. Content is fire. Social media is the gasoline. They keep pouring it on there. But see, like J. Glenn Bishop, you talking, we don't know. We don't know if it is true or not. We're going by what we just heard from Tank. Tank might got some bad information, some bad dope from somewhere. That's why I'm not commenting on it. Jeremy Davis said, I was at Brisbane and Cyrene got whoever is number one for Brisbane, that kid gave someone a Kodak moment. We talking about something else right now, Jeremy. See, y'all, let me go. I'm out here. Bye.
Jim Hicks. Rob Hatter. You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talk this sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. We live.